wide receiver. Bit.
Watch you put it live and just walk it over.
He is. They gonna check the line and put it on.
My name,
Yeah, that
I'm the cornerback with you. Look at Frank. Go Frank.
My name Demetrius.
Bro, the mic right here. You can hear it.
Put me on some kind of bird. I broke everywhere. Cut on the window.
You can hear out the mic.
Yes, bro, and they live.
Cool, bro. We not seeing
Zion, what y'all? Send some roses.
That's how they go live in the league.
Send a galaxy.
It really don't matter.
Kind of funny.
He probably hurt you.
Mic check.
Mike Jones.
Mic check.
Hey, y'all all seen your how y'all seen it?
I don't know. It's either gonna be Jay Lewis or Braylon going first.
Good.
I might have said Frank. Joey.
You play boom.
Bro, it's not that hard. That's the easiest thing he's gonna ask us.
Or you like you don't.
Oh.
What you dreading? Man, you can.
I play receiver. I play receiver, free safety, honestly, kick.
I'm not explaining all that.
Hold it.
I'm not explaining.
Ready, guys?
Yes, sir.
Well, welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. UTL Stadium Tour takes us to Cecilia today to talk to the Bulldogs. Very excited to be here. Let me correct myself, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard UTL Stadium Tour, home of the 2024 Division II non-select state champions. Going to be a great show. 10 guys that will represent the Bulldogs on the field this season. Excited to talk a little football with them. Thank you guys for taking some time out of your afternoon to sit with me today.
Yes, sir.
Let's get this rolling. Let's introduce who we have here with us. We'll start from my far left.
Yes, sir. Braylon Kale, number 13, wide receiver / athlete, class of 27, going into my junior year.
Jabbar Seville Jr., number 55, class of 26, O-lineman.
Connor Healer, number 26, class of 26. D-line and outside linebacker.
Braylon Jones, number 8, class of 26. I'm going into my senior year.
Colton Falk, number 7, strong safety, class of 26.
Malik Jules, number 1, wide receiver and defensive back, class of 26.
DeMarcus Balvin, cornerback, number 4, class of 27.
Frank, class of 27, free safety receiver, number 2.
Colin Dory, number 9, quarterback, class of 26.
Gene Lewis, number 12, wide receiver, 2026.
First off, what an honor it is to be here today, sitting and talking to you guys. I want to say congratulations on the state championship a year ago.
Thank you.
I stood right there in the tunnel and watched you guys before you came out on the field, and it seemed like it was business related right there in the tunnel. So, congratulations, well earned.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Let's talk road to the dome. Seeing you got the 18 seed, it's probably the most dangerous 18 seed I've ever seen. But it didn't matter what seed it was, right? It didn't matter where you had to play. It didn't matter who you was going to play. It was always the mission, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
We'll start there. Talk to me when you saw you had the 18 seed in the mindset, it was like, it don't matter who it is.
I mean, definitely, I would say, being that we were the 18 seed, I feel like a lot of people looked at us as oh, well, they're 18 seed, we can just run over them. They don't got nothing coming up to us, I just feel like there was a lot of room for doubt, But as soon as we stepped foot on the field, they could have tell that it was a whole different type of energy. A team that they never seen us play before. And I just felt like that was our, advantage that we had on other teams, that we were just, underlooked. And people just thought of us as a weak team,
To piggyback off what Braylon said, we was 18 seeds, so we really thought we wasn't good. So when we went on the field, we just dominated, and we showed them what an 18 seed could do.
Yeah, and to say like 18 seed, our coach ain't never really like, he ain't like to look at the bracket, so we ain't never really thought of 18 seed as really being a problem for us. No matter if we was the 2 seed, the 1 seed, or the 18 seed, like, we would still do what we had to do.
I just remember looking at the playoff bracket, seeing 18 seed and see the teams that we had to play, and knowing every week that we had to play with our best foot forward.
I remember looking at it, going into the bracket, and like our coaches were telling us how playoffs start, everybody's 0-0. Everybody has 0 wins, everybody has 0 losses, you know. We just got to play to our best ability, and we accepted the road dog mentality and stepped forward from there.
I feel like seeing that we was 18 seed, it didn't really bother me. Like, I know we don't play like no 18 seed, and we know we don't play like no 18 seed, and we put in work like a state championship team. So I feel like it didn't really matter.
I don't think we was no underdog in no game. I feel like we're the best team on the field every game, so I ain't really let it phase me.
So like going into the playoffs, everybody knows win or go home. So we had to win.
So yeah, number ain't really mean nothing to all of us because we really wanted it like bad. Wanted it bad.
Averaging 53 a game in the playoffs. Offense went crazy. Was that the game plan every week? Just outscore everyone? Talk to me about that mindset, knowing that you're breaking scoreboards week in and week out.
I mean, I would say it's just going into the game, knowing that they're already, looking down on us. It had a big chip. We had a big chip on our shoulder. Our whole motto is to always go into a game furious, feeling like everybody got the odds against us. So I feel like every time we, stepped off the bus stop, not even like, driving down the street like this, on the bus, talking to each other, like I just feel like the energy was always there, and I feel like the numbers, it came after. Energy, we worked together, we worked hard for it, and as you can see, we got what we was. But I just feel like putting up that much plus was just, it came with the hard work that we put in.
I feel like putting up 53 points, it wasn't really like what we tried for. We just tried to win the game. 53 points just came, averaging 53 just came with the win.
And the way we play football, our defense, we run to the ball, we try to make big plays. And our special teams, we take a lot of pride in what we do on special teams because we know we got an explosive offense. So we could get some onside kicks, some good kickoff returns. We're going to take every chance we can, and that contribute to however much points we had in the playoff.
Not saying it wasn't a game plan. I mean, everybody, when they play offense, they want to score as much points as they possibly can on every drive. But I feel like watching people predict how we would do in the playoffs, the teams that would beat us, that gave our offense more fuel to go out there and score.
Same thing going into the Letcher game. They said Letcher was going to be the last, it was going to be a close one touchdown like that.
Yeah, like offense, like they said, it came with it. But as a defensive player, you look at it, our coaches preach to us, get stops. We put in an awesome game plan all week long, and like they preach to us, give the ball back to the offense. Give the ball back to the offense. We're gonna let our guys work. And I mean, sure enough, it happened, and our offense did unbelievable. And like Connor said, we take chances on special teams. We get as much possessions as we can to win a game.
I feel like averaging 53 points a game, like it wasn't nothing that was planned, but it's like we know our offense is the best in the state, and our mindset is just step on the other team's throat and not let up, and that's what we did.
I feel like the only reason
I feel like it wasn't no type of game plan. It was just we wanted to win so bad that the points just came with the drive we had.
I feel like as a part of the offense, it was just our mentality going into the game that we wouldn't let off. It was all go.
Let me ask y'all this. Do you credit the 2023 playoff run with the experience that you gained to help you go in confident knowing that we're going to be on the road the entire playoff run? Do you credit that 2023 playoff experience that you gained as a group, knowing we've already been through this? Now we can go here in 2024. We've already got that experience to go into some of those hostile environments and dominate the way you did.
I mean, I can say confidently, like not just throughout the playoffs, that just comes with football in general, I mean, I feel like each one of these guys, once they started playing high school football and got their first couple of games of experience, high school football itself and how fast the game works, I feel like that, can contribute to any kind of game that you'll go into playing football.
You see me, I credit everything. So 2023 we played every game at home. So honestly, I really credit the 2022 season because going up to Nursersville and Stonewall, taking that L really infuriated us for the next season to win all the games to get the number 2 seed in 2023. Go all play all our games then we lose them again on the road. Then go to 2024, play all our games on the road. Win on the road. Really give us more confidence that a road game, a home game is really just a game.
I feel like the run we made in 2023 when we went to the state, I feel like it really let us know that we could achieve our goal and made it more realistic, because a lot of high school teams, they, like an old coach used to say that like some were like scared of success, like they would make goals but just not state championship, and we was always, like we weren't scared of success, like we made it there, and I feel like us making it there helped mature the team as a whole when we made it there the second time to execute.
Yes, sir. And to pick it back off of what Braylon said, I feel like experience has a major toll on a player as a whole. I feel like if the more games you play, the more you develop and see different things that you can do better on the field while watching film, going through practice, and going through the game.
I feel like that 2023 season definitely did help us. I think like Connor had kind of said that we know we can make it. You just got to put it in your mind that you are going to make it. Yeah. And then we go into the playoffs 2023 season, whatever. We went up to the Dome, and then we get to the Dome and we lose. And then I remember like after that game, some of our former players said that like they never want to feel that feeling again of losing their last game. And they said we're going to be back next year. And sure enough, we came back in the 24 season and went all the way and won.
I feel like the 2023 season did help a lot because like we had never been there before. Like nobody really thought we was gonna make it. Like we hadn't made a state championship in I don't know how long. So like when we made it, it was like a lot of people didn't think it was real. Like it was crazy. So I feel like after that, it was like now it's just state championship or nothing because we already lost. So that just made us more hungry to win.
Yeah.
It was good. Nice.
I feel like the 2023 season prepared us for that type of loss, and it also drove us in the way we played. And wherever we went, we didn't care where we was. We knew we was going to win the game. We wanted to it set the standard for the next season.
I feel like going to the Dome in 2023 definitely helped us. It gave us like the momentum going into the next season that we were good enough to make it there, and this time we had to win it.
What was harder, getting to the Dome the first time or getting back last year?
I definitely say getting there the first time. And I say this to say that getting there the first time, we never been there before in a long time. So it's harder to have belief in what when we was learning. It's hard to believe in if it was working or not, because everything had kind of like just changed with the defense and everything. So I feel like it was hard to kind of put trust in that, being that we never made it that far with it. And I feel like after we made it there the first time, it's kind of like making your first million. Once you make your first million, it's easy to make the second because you already know the blueprint. You already know what it takes. You feel me? But I say the first time because just building that confidence, that's a hard thing to do.
Your biggest takeaway from the first trip
Biggest takeaway from the first trip,
that fueled and motivated your go to your second trip.
you know, just standing there on the field, looking at the stadium, and feeling like not necessarily we let the town down, the community down, but just feeling like they had a whole bunch of confidence and hope in us, and we just couldn't pull it home, But I feel like that fueled our tanks to the top, and gave us enough gas for the next season to turn around, come back, and win it all.
Did it feel like the first trip was, man, we see these lights and it's an unreal feeling, and then the second trip, did it feel like more of a business trip?
Yeah.
Same two questions for yourself. Which was harder, and the biggest takeaway from the first time?
I'd say the second trip was harder because there was more pressure because the community already put on us. We already going back to the dome. More pressure coming back to it. And I say my biggest takeaway is just losing to a team that we already beat in the season, and then just losing to them for the bigger prize.
I could definitely say that I feel like the first trip was more difficult because, like I said, that second time we went, we knew what we had to do already. We knew we knew that we could have go. It didn't matter if we played home or away. But like from the first trip, we always said that we wanted to go to state, but we never really knew how that felt. So it was like we were kind of on our edge, like all throughout the playoffs, because like we want to win and we know we're gonna win, but it's like will we win, And but like for that second year, I feel like we was just more experienced and more confident than what we had, because like last time Cecilia was in that situation was like 1995. None of us was like even born to see that happen. So I feel like getting able to get there the first time, we overcame a big hump and like what we needed to do. So since we seen it that first time, the second trip, like it was definitely easier.
And I go back to that first the question earlier too on the experience part. Being that we had got the experience of going to the dome, going there the second time, it was just like second nature to us at that point.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I would definitely say the first time was definitely harder because if you think about it, 22 when we was in the playoffs, we had lost first round, second round to North DeSoto. So it's like we kind of got deflated. We didn't think we would be able to do it. We went back to the locker room, seeing all our seniors crying. So it kind of fueled us for 23, but at the same time we was like kind of discouraged. We just wanted to fight, and we didn't want to lose and get let up.
I feel like the first time going is definitely harder because we losing 22, and they're like, oh y'all lost everybody, y'all not going back, y'all can't do nothing. And I mean, we go back, we prove them wrong, but still like that mindset. And then another thing is like, first time we go over there in 23, you walk in and you kind of like, oh Lord, we're playing in the dome, like, oh we made it to state. The second time, 24, you make it to state and you're like, all right, well we're gonna get a ring. That's how I feel like some people could look at it. Like they're like, oh, we made it to state, and like that's how the community kind of maybe looked at it, And then that second time going back, we're like, nah, like we're gonna get a ring this time, And like, what's up?
That's one thing too, somebody had told me that earlier. Our dreams, was to make it to state.
Yeah.
But I feel like that wasn't enough. Our dream should have been, man, let's go win state.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that would have been our dream, I feel like we would have had a whole different outcome than what we had the first time.
Definitely. And like the biggest takeaway I could say is probably just the loss. You don't want to have that feeling ever again.
Yeah.
I feel like the first time going to the state was rough, but I feel like the second time was still harder because like the second time around, like the first time, everything was really a breeze. Like we only lost one game before the dome. But I feel like the second time we started off so slow. Started off with 3 quick losses, and it's like everybody was quitting on us. Nobody really believed in us no more, and it's like everybody had their back turned on us. But then when we started turning up, people started to hop back on the bandwagon. But it's like nobody really thought we was gonna make it that far. So I feel like that's what made it more hard. Cause if we would have just lost, like Cecilia football would have never been the same no more after that. So I feel like the fact that we won it all, even after having all the odds against us, that's big. And the biggest takeaway from the first trip to the Dome was probably like we ain't really, like we ain't play like it was just a regular football game. We played like we knew it was in the same stadium.
Yeah.
Like we ain't play like any regular football game.
I feel like the first time was harder because we had never went there before. It was my freshman year, so it was a little nerve-wracking. But once after a while, it set the standard for the next season. We didn't want to go back and lose again. So I feel like instead of focusing on getting to the Dome, we was trying to win it more than we won the first time. And the biggest takeaway is part of that loss. It fueled us the whole summer.
I feel like the first time was definitely harder because it just nobody realized it was possible for a small town like Cecilia to go all the way to the state championship. So that's why I feel like it was a lot harder. And then the biggest takeaway was showing us that it was possible, that we supposed to be up there with everybody else.
I can say my takeaway before.
Go ahead.
My biggest takeaway was it was like a couple of minutes left on the clock, but Opelousas, we kept just running the ball, running the clock out, and watching one of the somebody that I looked up to on the defense at linebacker was Bronson, and when I seen him cry and another senior cry, that's when I realized we wasn't winning this game. And then we stepped back on the field. I was crying. I didn't even want to run the play for real. And after the game, I didn't even want to walk, shake hands, none of that. So I wouldn't wish that on my biggest enemy. So that fueled me for the next season just to go out there, get as much tackles as I can, get as much stops. And I didn't want him to move the ball at all.
State championship week, the lead up to the game, how was that? Also the great battle with Franklinton, what a game. Emotions of the win when the clock hit 0.
I mean, it's an unexplainable feeling, you know. Just being able to, beat the odds, prove everybody wrong. I just feel like it's an unexplainable feeling. You just have to be there to experience that type of feeling,
So, going back to that 2023 season, the week of the Dome, it was like one of our worst weeks of practice. So, knowing that we had to come back better, better for next year. It was really like
the feeling from the Franklinton game, like it was, we was on our toes at the end of the fourth quarter. 'Cause, like, first half, defense was letting up too much, and offense had their foot on the pedal. And second half came around, and offense started slowing down, and defense started locking in. And so like the last few minutes in the fourth quarter, it was real nerve wracking because we was waiting on offense to make a play. Defense had done made a couple of stops. So when I seen that one of our teammates, LSU, when I seen him make that catch, that was a big relief off my chest. And when Franklinton started coming back down, like they was moving the ball, and when we had got that fumble, that was one of the biggest feelings of relief I ever had, because they was moving the ball like crazy.
It was like
I really
out of body experience.
And
It
like,
was a long instant replay, wasn't
and like the feeling from when we had won, like Brittany said, like it's unexplainable, it's like you don't believe it, but like you work for it, but you don't believe it. It's crazy, and it's like you kind of in that feeling of shock.
Yeah, I would say that we ain't had the best for, last week of practice. I remember we wasn't getting our plays right. Thursday wasn't the best Thursday. Coach Gaines was fussing at us. He was fussing at me too, because I feel like we was taking Franklinton lightly. Because I remember we was watching them for week 1 in the playoffs against Pearl River. We was like, oh, they small. Oh, they were smaller than us. So we was like, oh, we gonna beat them. We don't play bigger people, better people. So we was like, oh, we gonna put buku points on the board. And then come to the game, it was a fight. First drive they scored, we scored. We was going back to back. So like being a part of that last play, when I missed the sack, that I came back. That's when, and then the instant replay, it was like a relief that we finally got one. and seeing that face on Coach Gaines, and like when we was all excited, I jumped with him. We was excited, and then like that, it went away. For me, it went away. It was just like a whole nother game.
Yeah, I mean, the last week, everybody was kind of stressed out. Everybody was kind of uptight. You know, you could tell the players were a little uptight with each other, with the coaches, with their plays. You know, just because it's a different energy. You know what you're going into, and it's just different. And like, we had a good last week, but it could have been a lot better. Like our goal is to be the best we can every day. Every day we get on that field, we want to be the best version of ourselves. And then like that last play in the game, you know, it's nerve wracking. I think I held my breath for probably like the whole instant replay. You just like wait, and then like when they finally said it was our ball, and like everybody just started going wild. It's a surreal experience.
Yeah, I feel like the week leading up to the dome, it wasn't as good as I thought it should be, but like I feel like it was better than the 2023 one, because I feel like in 2023, like everybody was just like so surprised we made it up. They weren't really focused. I feel like last year we was more focused. Everybody was really confident, even though we wasn't getting everything right. You could have seen the confidence in the seniors. So I feel like that helped us a lot, because when we came to the game, they scored on us first play, but they didn't really knock all the energy out of us, because we came back, kickoff, scored right there. So that's when I feel like it clicked in everybody's head that we could really win it. That's when the last play happened, we got the fumble, it was like straight happiness, like something you'll never feel again. Yeah. Never felt that feeling before.
I think the week leading up to the game was kind of rough. Half of the starters was out with the flu, so we was really hoping for the best. And once we got to the game, all the nerves stopped. I felt like it was just another game, and we know what we had to do. We know what the town wanted, so we had to take care of business. And once we won it, it was unreal. Everybody was happy. School, everything.
I feel like the week before the dome was chaotic because everybody was sick, and you know we barely practiced, couldn't get a lot of reps in. So when it game time, we knew we still had to handle our business, but it was a rough week of practice.
Just like you said, everybody was sick the first week. Well, but the best feeling of making it there was hearing all like our families and our friends in the community like cheering for us, because I never really felt that feeling before, because I went there the 2023 season to be with them, but I knew I used to grow up with some of these guys here, and that's a good feeling to feel.
Let's shift gears. Let's go to this season. Emotions of a new hire. Was it a smooth transition? Got some new faces on the coaching staff, but I'm sure the goal stays the same. Emotions of the new hire, sitting on the side of me, familiar face that will take over. Was it a smooth transition? And some new faces that did join the coaching staff, I'm sure it's the same goal.
I definitely say it's always going to be the same goal. Whoever walks through the door, that's not really a concern for this football team. That's how I feel, But I say definitely it was a smooth transition, because we didn't really have to adapt to no one new, He was there the year before. We knew his expectation, our expectation. We know what we got to do to get the job done. And it's like, there's no hiccups, He was already there. We already knew what he wanted. And, I just feel like it was just the smoothest transition that could happen.
I say it was a smooth and shaky transition because as our former head coach, he was our defensive coordinator, but the guy that stepped up, he really took a lot from him and just put it in Coach Cody. He was our offensive coordinator, so it kind of just clicked.
I feel like it was definitely a smooth transition, because he was already on our staff, but to me, and I'm sure the rest of the team could vouch as well. Like whatever coach it was, I don't think it mattered what coach we had. We was gonna still have the same goal to get to win the dome, and And like, yeah, because like the people who played, the people who experienced that feeling, from already knowing they all want to feel it again, you know. So it didn't matter what coach we had to me, because I still got tunnel vision, you know. I'm still trying to get there, make it, win it, you know. That's the only goal right now.
Yes, sir. It was definitely a smooth transition just to see like where we was really worried that we would have a new coach. We were just all trying to see who's gonna be the next coach, who's gonna come in here and do this. But then finally when we had seen a post that it was gonna be Coach Cody, it was like some relief, like it's the same face that I've been seeing. I already know what he coming to do. He coming to try to get another championship. So I had to worry about nobody coming in and try to switch up this and that on the team, or try to like enforce a new law on the team. So it was smooth.
No wheels reinvented.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it went pretty smooth. Like Braylon was saying, everybody was a little nervous at first, and then when we found out Coach Cody was coming in, we all kind of relaxed, and we were like, all right, he knows what we're about, you know, and we know he's coming here to win another state championship as us, you know, and he wanna like, what's that word? Like he knows our he knows our expectations, and we know his, you know. So I feel like it made it a lot smoother, and we're just focused on ahead, like we're focused what's ahead of us now.
I feel like the transition was definitely smooth, cause like Coach Cody probably don't know, but like whenever we did start hearing we was gonna have a new head coach, like he was acting like it wasn't gonna be him, but we was all like, man, we hope it's him. So when we found out it was him, it was like big relief. We ain't want nobody new. Then it's like we already knew Coach Cody, and that's who we wanted to be. So when we found out it was like, I was happy, cause like as an offensive guy, he was our offensive coordinator. He put us in position to be the best offense in the state. So I feel like as a head coach, that's only gonna drive him more to make us better.
I feel like the transition was very smooth. I feel like Coach Cody and Coach Falk stepping up, being there for us while some people left for reasons. Put a chip on our shoulder. They make us want to show out for them being there for us, believing in us and having faith in us when we go crazy.
I feel like it was a very good transition because we got the same goal in mind as last year. We just got to handle our business.
I feel that it went perfect. See that feeling that he called us out the classroom, and we seen him. We already knew it was him, so it was like, oh yeah, we going back to back.
That first player meeting when he first addressed y'all as head coach, what did he tell y'all then?
Y'all ready for y'all new coach?
y'all ready to see our new coach? But we had already seen it on Facebook. He just ain't know. So then we just all rushed him. Like it was a great thing.
Everybody was happy too.
I was ready to get back to work right now.
You guys played in the spring game.
Sure.
What did you find out about yourselves that day?
We the same team.
We ain't losing stuff at all.
No step.
We had we still have a lot of potential. Even though we lost a lot of big players, we still added on more players to like our offense and our defense.
And everybody's stepping up.
I feel like we got better.
Real fortunate to have a spring game previously. We was going against each other previously. Found our opponent, really drove it. Didn't feel like that a better team.
Let's fast forward. Upcoming scrimmage jamboree. What do you want to see that night from your group?
Energy.
What I want to see out of my team,
Domination.
a look on their face that is not fear.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of people expect us to go into that game saying, oh, it's STM, you know. I don't look at it like that. I look at it as, you know, selling a high school football team with high school football players. And I'm confident enough to say I'm sitting next to, one of the best guys in the state. You know, so that's just my expectation. I feel like there's no team out there that can, really stop us. I mean, it's going to be challenges here and there, you know. But I feel like we all just have the energy that one or nothing. You know, so I just feel like, we'll be a good fight.
I feel like we gotta come with it. We supposed to have a chip on our shoulder. all the people that left, people that stayed, the people that stayed really riding for us. They got their faith in us. I feel like we just gotta show the people we're the same team we was last year, even better.
And all the dollars, you gotta prove them wrong. Back to back.
It's all about our
I feel like-
mindset.
I feel like people trying to make it seem like since we're going against STM, it's like supposed to be a crazy game. It's really regular for me. They ain't nobody special. I know what they want over there, and I know what we want here, and I know we gonna come with it. And I feel like everybody right here, I feel like they ready to go at all times. So I trust them.
We just gotta get that in though. The first year we played them like the previous years when we played in Paris.
And what I'm looking for the team, like from the team and stuff, like I ain't trying to see no like during the game, like Coach said earlier, energy, and like we don't need to be fussing on that. Yeah, like we don't need to have no conflicts. We should, like I want to win, you know, and we need to get on that field, just be ready, like we better go out there and play football, and play fast, don't play with no nerves.
Your biggest question mark going into 2025, what is it?
What they gonna see?
Thanks.
What they gonna see?
There's really no question.
What they gonna see?
We're gonna turn it to a
We already
period.
know what we gonna do.
Summer is wrapping up. I already know the answer. But did this group win the summer?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
I definitely feel
Definitely.
like the way I'm on the field, I feel like we all improved, you know.
From the first week to the
Oh yeah.
now,
We got better every day.
Oh yeah.
And that's the most important thing, getting better every day. From the first
Dip.
man on the team to the last man on the coach, everybody got that.
then we installed the new defense. It was a little rocky at first, but the more we everybody on the same page. It's turn.
And I feel like some people who was taking like a back row seat. Some people really starting to step on it.
What's a championship level week of practice look like here?
A hard working Monday, hard working Tuesday. Even though we got like light day Wednesdays, you don't gotta take it
Hard
as a
work
light
every
day.
day.
We
Every
won't
day.
take it as a light day because we learn from it. And then a great Thursday, then a great game Friday.
Locked in every moment. You locked in the classroom. After you like during the day, you locked in the classroom, and you come out to football. And I mean, you got your Monday, Tuesday, look straight to it, hardcore, no stopping. You know, like Wednesday, you get your little walkthrough day, but you're locked in all moments. You know, we're watching film. You got to know what you did wrong. You got to know what your teammate, the person on the side of you, you got to know what they did wrong to improve from that. You know, it's not just what you did wrong. What did your teammates do? How could you be a better teammate? And then Thursdays come. That's our another practice, and then Fridays game go.
Right there, get everything.
You love to compete in one.
I love to compete. I say we love to compete because competing, all it's gonna do is make you better. It's gonna show you what you're doing wrong and right. You feel me? I just feel like competing in general is just confirming to yourself the work that you're putting in if it's working out.
We love to compete because at the end of the day, football not always gonna be there, and just life in general is just full of competition. So it really builds character. and compete.
I definitely think we love to compete. The way we get at each other in practice, and I know I love to compete. Like growing up with older brothers, you know, like we was always seeing who could do whatever better, who could beat each other in this game, who playing better and tackling better than football. You know, it's always something. Playing basketball, it's always competing. You know?
I feel like us compete, pushing each other to get better is how we keep going to the dome. We always compete in everything we do. We make it a competition, make each other get better every day.
Like,
I wouldn't say the word compete. I would say be competitive. Like you trying to win everything. That's the mindset.
I love to compete. I know I always did love to compete. I never wanted to mess up at all. I don't care if it's I lost a game. I don't care if I lost a drive. I don't care if I lost a rep. I always got on myself because I knew I wanted to be better and do better in every second minute of the game.
Yeah, I mean, I love to compete. I mean, you should see our practices. Like our practices, we're very competitive. You know, we want to win every play. You know, offense goes down, they throw a 50-yard bomb, but we're like, oh Lord. But we're like, all right, next play. You know, we sack the quarterback, but it's just like we fight like brothers. You know, we always trying to get that one up. You know, even though on Friday nights we going against a different team, but that's just how we practice.
Brotherhood.
I feel like I love to compete. I feel like I love to compete, and everybody around me loves to compete. That's all we do. Every day at practice, we compete. So that's only gonna make us better. If you lay down, it ain't gonna make you better. You ain't gonna get better by just backing down. So as long as you compete, you're gonna continue to ride. And I feel like that leads to Fridays when we playing a different team. We just be having that fight in us. Because we know what we go through on a daily basis.
We already touched.
Let's go down there. Most important quality in a teammate, what is it?
The effort. For me, it's the effort. Like they could have somebody with, you know what I'm saying, got all the things that athletically, but if they ain't giving no effort, why are you, you know what I'm saying? The person that gives effort, they go try hard, they gonna do what they gotta do to get on the field. Saying about it, just relying on their athleticism, I don't think that's gonna get you nowhere.
I feel like the best quality would be like him on the side of me, and I know he got my back. Like if he lead blocking from me, I know he's gonna do the best of his ability to do what he's got to do.
I think the effort and just being there for your teammate. When they down, don't make them more down. Pick them up, be there for them. And if they messing up, try to correct.
Definitely, man.
I feel like the biggest quality in the team is probably like knowing that if we at practice, we can compete with each other, and nobody take it like to the heart, because we know at the end of the day we be making each other better.
I say
Even on the field.
I say it's accountability and like being able to be accountable for something, and then like him, I hold him accountable. He holds himself accountable, but he can also hold me accountable. Because on the field, you got to be able to hold yourself accountable, or else it ain't gonna work out too good.
I feel coachable. If you coachable, you really gonna take. You gonna believe in the coaches saying the teammates say.
And I feel like being able to take criticism too. If you can't take criticism from your teammate, that's bad.
I give 13 the things I say: trust, loyalty, and confidence. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like those are the most important things when it comes to the player. Because let's just say, for instance, I'm a quarterback. I know that my receiver has trust and confidence that he can, run around to the best of his efficiency, and have confidence that he can catch the ball. So I feel like that's the quality that I feel is important.
Let's get some favorites out of this group. Favorite game day uniform?
Green on white.
Oh, yeah, green on white.
Not gonna lie. Green on green.
Green on green. Yeah, green on green.
Green.
Green on green. I say white on white with black accents.
I'm saying green on yellow. That's a classic.
Green on your which green on your
Like the yellow.
I ain't tops and yellow pants.
I'll say now green on green, black accessories.
Used to be white on green, but then we wore it way too much. We wore it every round in the playoffs because we couldn't switch it up. Can't switch it up. Like once we started winning, we had to stay. But like it's probably white on white or white on green.
I'd say probably green on green. It's tough to do.
Green on green.
I say white on green.
I'll say white on green too.
Green on green.
You look like white top green.
That boy say gold on gold.
The mark.
I said green on green.
green on green.
Say
Gold on gold.
How about favorite pregame meal?
Steak.
Big chicken.
Favorite pregame meal, I say cinnamon toast cracker.
What? Man, what?
Cinnamon toast cracker. Bro, before I know you, I eat cinnamon toast cracker. Just like how yes, bro. Watch out, let you Skittles. I'm eating cinnamon toast
I
cracker.
thought he was talking about when we go to the cafeteria and stuff, but you
Yeah,
talking about
fact,
your
like,
own
when we
meal.
go to the cafeteria, they gotta be the jambalaya.
That's what I'm
Pre-
saying.
No,
we talking about our own
pregame meal for me. I'm eating cinnamon toast cracker.
So you said it.
What we talking about our own pregame meal? Like what we prefer?
Yes.
Anything.
Yes.
All right. What milk?
Yes.
How?
Man, look.
I got my ways.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kid.
I'm gonna just say the pregame meals that we got over here. I don't know what he talking about. but I'm gonna say we don't have it every time, but the big chicken. All right, the big chicken.
No, son, the Tico Show pizza. Shout out Tico Show.
Hey, that or the baked chicken, the rice dressing, and the mac and cheese.
Facts.
I see. Well, most of my partners know. Coach Cody probably know. Every Friday, I get from Shen sesame chicken and shrimp fried rice.
He's not lying.
Lil Cap.
Oh yeah. That's exactly right.
Lil Cap. The burger. I either get the pulled pork burger or the bacon burger and 2 Pedialytes.
Every game, every Friday, you gotta have a low cap burger.
You say he's real.
All right. What do you turn to in the locker room? Pregame music.
Young boy.
Nah,
bro.
Y'all ain't gotta think about that.
Young boy.
White cheeks.
Young boy.
White cheeks. Young old head.
Young boy.
So it's really a mix.
It's a lot. Listen to some. They got Cecilia music. A lot of local Cecilia right through.
Yeah, them little young
Probably,
boys.
probably
Yeah, them young boys.
Mostly young boy though.
yeah, it gets pretty loud in here.
I be listening to Bob Marley.
That man said feed.
Listen to that.
He said
Y'all be just in
baby no.
man.
Shout out to Young.
Young D&D shows.
Next question.
Your favorite part of practice or drill? What is it?
I'd end this.
Pass skeleton.
Easy. Pass.
Team.
Our team.
Team or pass
It's
skill.
a team.
Pass skill.
Least favorite part.
Pass skeleton.
Least favorite part is
Me
Indies.
personally, I like pass skill because in team, throwing the ball behind the rough sometimes. You know,
Run
pass
team.
skeleton.
I love team.
I love team.
Probably inside.
When you see the D line and the defense will probably like teams better.
Definitely team. In pads though.
Yeah, in pass.
I mean, pass.
During the
pass,
summer, it
no
was
pass.
pass skill. But maybe in pass.
I would D-line.
Coach K uses line
I would
drills.
D-line something different.
That's not on the list.
I would definitely say Pascal.
First touchdown this year. Who gets it?
Breland Jones.
Me? I'm returning the kick.
Me and a go ball.
I'm returning the kick. If they kick it to us, I'm returning.
Set the tone of the season.
I'm
I
returning.
feel like, honestly, look, I feel like Kyle goes
What I'm finna do?
They not go. It's gonna be me or Kyle.
I mean, what? Passing touchdown?
I think he gonna run.
Yeah.
They not gonna kick it to the back. It's gonna be me or Kyle.
Y'all wanna bet money on it?
I see.
They be kicking it to the back, bro.
Y'all wanna do it?
If Jason, aka CTE, run through the ball.
First turn of the season. Who gets it?
Yeah, he's so lucky. No, like wherever the ball goes, he's right there.
Because it's underrated, bro. Like,
I'm taking it.
it's underrated. I got 2
I'm getting the first
last year. I
turnover.
should have had 3.
I'm getting the first turnover.
You getting that fumble and they go.
I'm taking anything in the air. I'm taking it. I'm getting the first turnover.
I'm not throwing the ball.
Yeah, you're right. Hey,
Man,
barely
get to the phone.
Anything in the air.
I think it's gonna be him.
I'm gonna tell you how
I don't know.
they gonna throw a slant route. It's gonna hit Colton head, and he gonna just be right there.
Yes.
You do be in the right place. Best hope you got to finish through there, everybody. Better hope they got about to run the ball too.
Hey, I'm going to the crib. I'm going to the crib. Y'all gonna be right there jumping with me. I promise. All right. All right. It was Junior.
All right.
And he still got it.
Let's see if you got an answer for this one. Game's on the line. You need a yard. Who do you turn to
Berlin College.
From
Big
the
Blue.
coaching staff.
Big Blue.
From the coaches.
From the coaches staff?
Who's
Oh,
going to yours
Coach D.
for you?
Coach Chaz.
Coach D,
Coach Chaz.
Coach D, Coach Chaz. Coach D gonna get that yard.
I ain't gonna lie.
Coach D gonna get that yard.
Coach Chaz.
No, Coach, you gonna get him
Oh,
hype.
they got Chaz too. I gotta get him 1 yard. They got Chaz.
He's swole.
They got Chaz too.
About 300.
But like,
I'm handing it out to he going up the
go to
good.
get that boy. He fresh.
What you telling Coach if you don't get that yard?
He got a board. He got a board.
Oh, he got 10 boards.
He losing his time.
Not even from the touchdown from the 100 yards.
Yeah, Coach Caleb, bro. Coach Caleb. Coach Caleb.
Key Doodle.
Oh,
yeah.
Coach
He's
so
Coach
big,
Caleb.
bro. I forgot about Key.
Specialties.
I forgot about Key.
All right, how about this
That's
one?
right.
Game-winning field goal, non-kicker related. Who's going out there
Big Red.
Coach Chaz.
from this group?
Coach. Oh, from right
on
here.
this
Oh, that's me.
Non-kicker related.
Dory.
On this
Dory.
team,
Probably Dory. Definitely
From,
Dory.
Yeah. Don't say you.
Dory.
Dory.
Or Colton. Dory or Colton.
Yeah, I see
That's Dory. Dory or Colton.
I'm gonna go Dory.
come down
Coach.
to it.
I don't know if I can kick.
Good stuff there. Who's the hardest worker on this football team?
Everybody.
All of us.
Believe that? Good, I like that. All right, who's the funniest guy on this football team?
Me? Probably Fat.
It's like fat. It's like him.
He
It's like him. He not. He's so not funny.
That is funny. It might be Coach Falk if we're talking about the coaches.
No, players.
Players out the whole team. That man Landon be saying some outrageous stuff too, though.
Right here. He got to be right here.
And Took. So we can't forget about
He was
Took.
just laugh.
Can't forget about Took.
Yeah, it's probably Took. I forgot Took. But he talking about
Yeah,
right
we
here.
got London
Hey, I got the coach from Junior.
London running.
I got the coach from Junior.
They got better. They got too much people.
Jones. not funny.
Who do you model your game after?
It's a couple of players.
Go ahead.
I say DK Metcalf.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Oh, good.
Let me finish. Now that I play running back, I gotta push running back in this. I'm gonna go DK Metcalf, George Pickens. Gotta be what's his name? Justin Jefferson and what's his name? Derrick Henry.
If he don't
What I said, Derrick Henry.
We just ain't right, Derrick.
I thought for sure you were saying Jeremiah Smith.
NFL, bro.
Fat. Who you model your game after?
Two.
Oh, you know, I modeled my game after Will Campbell.
Oh yeah.
Von Miller.
And
Connor Von Miller.
Hey, but I was just gonna say that.
Michael Parsons.
Michael Parsons.
Huh?
Michael Parsons.
Von Miller, Michael Parsons. He looked just like.
For Dory, it gotta be Chris McCaffrey.
Well, Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill.
I'm out of my game at the Ray Lewis.
It's not bad.
Ray Lewis.
It's not bad.
I mean, I don't look up to like one. I mean, it's like a lot of people though. Like, I mean, I look up to a lot of people.
Weeks.
I see it's like 2 or 3 receivers. I like Malik Neighbors. Probably Stephon Diggs and DeCorey Moore. Freshman at Oregon, the best freshman in football.
That's NFL though.
I'll say
Corey Moore.
You can go whatever you want. Former teammates.
Exactly.
You can go college, pro.
I'll say Caleb Downs and Jalen Ramsey.
I see Caleb Downs, Jalen Ramsey. Who else? I'll be like Patrick 13.
I would say Taysom Hill or Chris McCaffrey.
That's about right. Jerry Rice.
Julio Jones. On the top.
Randy Moss.
DK Metcalf.
Randy Moss.
Jeremiah Smith.
How would you coaches describe you on and off the field?
Connor.
That's a good question.
He got his own personality.
I honestly don't know.
Confused. Confused.
Like we don't do this in a singer.
Confused. Confused.
Loud.
think determined.
Determined.
Yeah, that's a comment.
You give me one, coach.
Intimidated.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Coach, SOB.
Huh?
Well, Jones, you not intimidated.
SOB.
Mike Jones. You don't got nothing to say?
No, I don't know.
That's a good question.
No fuck think about shit. Like, I feel like me, like, I wouldn't call myself a leader. I feel like I just bring like a lot of energy and happiness to the team. Happiness. I feel like I always be joking around with people and stuff. Yeah. That's Tom's.
I say leader, energetic, and handsome.
Handsome.
Why would your coach say you were handsome?
Oh, yeah.
About 5 armbands, 1 arm.
Oh, yeah.
2 arm sleeves.
Like,
10 biceps.
10 advisors,
Yeah,
you know?
I'm gonna
2
say leader.
mouthpieces.
You don't want to hear.
I would see,
Definitely the hype man.
Jigga.
The hype man.
Jay.
Yeah.
He said jiggle.
Get everybody hype.
See, Colton? Should say Colton.
Look, when I say something. No, me.
Daddy, son.
Like father, like son.
He's a
Father, like son.
coach dad.
What Colton brings is, he's a coach on the field, even though his dad's a coach, but he is a coach on the field. He's definitely a leader outside of the football field, but he's definitely a coach on that football field. The Marcus, still trying to figure that out.
Young Hardy.
Marcus.
A young Hardy. Passionate.
Bipolar. 1 minute. 1 minute
I think
he's
the
dedicated
Marcus
his whole life to the
also
team.
Fake flasher.
he doesn't know.
You trying to be sorry.
Everybody want to dedicate his whole life to the team one day. Then tomorrow.
Let's go to the weight room. Give me some rules that apply in there.
No sitting
Don't
down.
skip reps.
You
Don't
gotta
skip
have
reps.
your shirt on at all times.
Gotta have your shoes. Gotta have your shirt on. Can't be skipping reps, you know.
I don't like that rule, by the way. I don't like the shirt
Stand
on.
by your group, at least.
You
You can't
I like to show my chest.
Don't go to another station. Gotta stay by your station.
Don't play around.
Don't distract nobody from getting their reps.
And always push yourself.
Yeah, that's facts. Put that work. Go by your percentages, you know.
The importance of being a student athlete here at Cecilia.
Grade first.
Classroom first.
Grade first.
I think they make it really important
Exactly what
because
it is. Student athlete, you behave in the class, and then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, they make sure it's a big part of what we're doing.
Be a
Yeah.
role model.
I think it's really important because the coaches give very good disciplinary action if you act up in the classroom.
We get held to a higher standard by the teachers and by the coaches.
That's a Coach K special.
Let's go to the quarterback position. You're sitting with us today, right?
Is there?
Talk to me about your growth this off season and how much confidence you have to lead this team going into the year.
I feel like as the quarterback of the team, from day one of summer, we grew so much that like you wouldn't even recognize this team. And I just gotta have trust in everybody that we're gonna play our best, because if we lose, I feel like it's gonna all come down on me. So I gotta hold everybody to a higher standard.
Okay. Guys, what about the trust in the guy that will lead this team this year at the quarterback position?
I believe in him 100%.
I believe in it.
He a commander. He a leader.
Oh, yeah.
He pushed me on the defense. We go back and forth during practice. But I know he on 100, so I'm gonna be on 100 to make him better.
I've been my quarterback since
Midget league.
high.
Oh, yeah.
We played together in midget league.
Oh, yeah.
I always did trust.
Recruiting. I was recruiting at age. Recruiting in midget league.
The Eagles always gonna fly high.
10 years old is crazy.
Him and Gino always gonna fly high.
Y'all had the most athletes with the least wins. I don't want to
I'll say from a defensive standpoint, from where we was last year at this time of year, now this year we way better. We playing faster. We communicated on defense better, and yeah, we just execute.
To add on to what he's saying, I feel like last season we didn't really, have or know our identity yet, and I feel like this year we know our identity. Now we're just working on sharpening it up, making sure that we can execute our identity how we want to execute it.
Let's go to the running back position. Talk to me about that group. Is it one guy who's going to take the plethora of the reps there? Do we have a few guys that's going to tote the rock this year? What makes that room so special?
Secret sauce.
You said secret. You got a lot of weapons.
Braylon elite, but we got a lot of people that can go back.
A lot of replaceable things.
Got a secret weapon? You can't disclose that.
What was it more on the focus this offseason? Was it more vision, footwork, technique, getting stronger in the weight room for that group?
Everything. Conditioning was a real.
I say definitely getting stronger for sure, but most importantly, working on doing workouts that will help us stay away from injury.
Yeah.
Gyro.
A lot of shoulder and plyover.
Let's go to the receiver room. Seems like this room right here is gonna put up a lot of big stats this year and give opposing teams nightmares. Talk to me about that receiver room.
I got faith in all my receivers, and I know they're better than anybody else who go play. So
I feel like we got the best receiver room in the state, honestly.
A lot of confidence.
I don't feel like nobody could guard all of us.
A lot of depth in that room, or are we just 4 or 5 guys?
Yeah.
A lot of depth.
A lot of depth.
We can't say too much because
I understand.
I'm really surprised.
Let's go to the offensive line then. Do we have some pieces to replace there? How's the off season been for you guys?
They've been working. They've been working.
There's been a lot of testing. Yeah, we got a couple of people we ain't never seen that before.
That we need stepping up.
But our D line, they going against probably the best D line in the state every day.
D line really nice.
So
hold on, man. We gonna get to that. You feel me? We gonna get to that.
I say D line, O line, we good. We got a lot of replacements, but I feel like just that goes back to the question earlier with the experience. They're kind of young, so I feel like with them just gaining that experience, I feel like it's gonna get better.
Okay.
Being the older guy in the O-line, replacing like 3-4 stars, it's really going to be a testament of what we could really show.
Yeah. I feel like our line really it was really a big change for them because they only had 2 returning starters and they got a whole new line coach. Everything really switched.
It was kind of rough going in, but I think we're gonna have it figured out.
It's been a big off season for y'all. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Where's the strength? Front 7, back end.
D-line.
Style of play.
Let offense answer that because I don't.
Offense can answer.
I feel like the D line is just a problem.
Nasty.
We have
I got a D line night. Being in the back of the D line night.
especially Connor, man. Going against these guys every day, I would say it's really hard to block all of our guys all around in our front seven, and the back end, the 5 DBs is really hard anybody.
Until Coach Falk stop running that crash out blitz.
Psycho?
I feel like our D line.
Yeah, bro, we can't be saying.
I feel like our D line is already good. They already good. And then in practice when we play against them, they be saying all kind of blitzes. So it's like we be all over.
Some plays they blitz.
And it's like our O line really don't got that chemistry yet, so they be having a hard time. Yeah.
This is a veteran group coming back on that side of the ball.
Oh
Sure. Yes, sir.
What about the style of play expected?
Fast, hard,
Physical.
run to the
One
ball.
got one speed and that's
Fast and physical.
Win the turnover battle?
Yeah.
Okay. How much pride do you take in being a fourth quarter team?
Got a lot of pride.
A lot of pride.
That's
you
all
gotta
we have.
close the game, you know. You can't just work in the 3 quarters and
It's
then.
not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yeah.
That's all we had in the weight room at practice.
Fourth quarter.
4 quarter party, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
Fourth quarter mentality.
Mm.
The importance of preparation to you on game week. The importance of preparation to you game week.
Ooh. That's a big one. Making sure you're getting, enough sleep, for the whole week, Making sure you're eating right, staying hydrated. Eating right.
Sleep.
You get enough sleep.
Sleep. I mean, the game plan gotta be the most important thing, because it really revolves around what team we playing. The coaches, they were very hard on the game plan, and I feel like without the game plan, it's nothing. And that's where the coaches come in, and they do their job every time, put us in the best situation you could possibly be in.
My preparation for game week, I don't watch too much film on just practice. I'll just watch like if I mess up here and there. But for game week, like watching another team, I watch a lot of film just on them, seeing what they do. Sometimes I'll catch if they mess up in the backfield, how the running back will stand, if they have his feet a certain way when he getting the ball, stuff like that. So I prep a lot.
Game preparation. I feel like the biggest thing is probably just knowing who you're playing. You can't go into a game not knowing who you face.
Yeah.
I feel like that makes the job 10 times easier. When you know what you gotta do before you get to that point.
I feel like our coaches really prepare. They watch over 5,000 players a week. So they really help us in preparing. It makes it easier. Let us know all the tendencies that the team has.
I feel like rest and hydrate, because we play fast, and your body gotta be in shape to play at the speed we play at. So I feel like that.
I would say knowing your role, knowing all your assignments, and that's it.
I feel like making sure that you yourself is getting better and not so much worried about the other team, just making sure that you know what you're going to do and you getting better.
After a grueling Friday night, what steps do you like to take to get your body back right?
Go to sleep.
The coaches make us take ice baths sometimes.
Ice baths.
I can't take no ice bath. When I get home, I take a bath in Epsom salt.
Yeah, okay. That's enough. That's not enough.
That's smooth. That's probably got the same benefits.
I'm still taking the ice bath.
That's not enough.
I gotta hit up the Reds and everything. Red, cool, hot tub, sauna, stress.
You can't rest for too long.
Yeah, that lift.
I would see email bowl of cereal. That's my favorite food.
Body right.
And before the game,
After
and
the game?
after the game.
He said after the game.
You said after the game?
Yeah, he's.
Before the game, after
Gotta
the
hit a
game.
Waffle.
What kind of cereals?
Cinnamon toast. Got frosted flakes.
What cereal you be eating?
What else?
And they got that honeycomb, son.
The question outside of the question, what's your favorite cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, yes.
What's your favorite cereal?
I got like a top 3. It's not really like a favorite. Like I've been in a rotation, you know. It's like I eat this cereal, I eat that cereal, then I eat that cereal, then I restart and I eat the same 3 again. Or like maybe like add like another one in there.
It's not that serious.
Y'all know that, yes, bro. Brother, after I finish eating the bags, I get like
after the game, Waffle House
All
is
I'm
the best.
saying is
Everybody go to Waffle House after the game.
And 9 times
Waffle
out
House
of
is the
10,
best.
we be going to eat after.
Waffle House.
Nice little Waffle House meal after the game.
We went to KOK one time.
Honey bunches of who's go.
You see, me personally, I'm a very picky eater, so I don't eat nothing out of Waffle House. I just be there.
What you call that?
Right.
Everyone's different. I want to know your process, your pregame process leading up to a game. Is it sleep? Is it film? Is it board work? Getting with groups, talking about the game plan? Everyone's different. What's your process?
Pre-game process, getting with the guys, talking about how we can do this, right, wrong, how we get step towards the defense or in, and just going out there and winning.
Making sure I eat my pregame good. They ain't no joke. Like sometimes that school lunch don't be eating.
Not lying.
And like really. And like, yeah, just I be listening to music, get some rest before like try to stay off my legs.
Yeah. Mine would be like, I don't sleep, I'll just say rest and make sure that I don't cramp in the game. Sometimes I'll do like pickle juice or like I'll take some bananas from the cafeteria. What else I'll do? I'll like, if somebody need help, like say somebody might get injured or something, they'll probably be the next ones to get in the game. They're trying to go over what they gotta do, they'll come to me with their packet and stuff, and I'll help them go over what they gotta do when they get in the game.
Mine would be pre-game meal, and then go in the weight room. That's like our nap place is black, like pitch black in there. You know, you kind of rest for a little while, come back in, you start getting dressed, you tape, and then music on, and just go time. That's for the home games at least, but that's what I do a lot.
Me like my pregame, like it really ain't like crazy. Like, I just eat, and like, I just be chilling, listen to my music. I don't really do nothing special.
I just be ready to play. I'll probably rest a little bit, listen to some calming music. Then when it's getting closer to the game, I start stretching, and I say a few prayers before we go out.
I would say like game preparation is just watching a lot of film, just knowing exactly what we're playing, to where we're not surprised when I go out.
I would see bringing the energy to the team, make sure everybody on group.
What's the last thing that crosses your mind before you exit this locker room?
Lose the game.
Kill.
Lose it.
Kill.
The last thing that crossed my mind. The last thing that crossed my mind.
I mean, right before I leave, the last thing I do is pray.
When I leave the locker room, I put my helmet on, and when I step on the field, I make sure they feel what Cecilia is about. I make sure my first lick is the hardest lick I'll give to one of their players on the turf.
Now when you step on the field, I really feel like you leave the locker room, you step on the field,
I'll say the music before we walk out. We always listen to one song before we walk out.
More with us.
More with us. What? Greatest song to ever walk out.
When does it set into you that it's game day?
As soon as I wake up on Friday.
That morning.
What you said?
That morning when you get to
That jersey.
We go to McDonald's.
And that morning when you get to school.
Yeah, cause we be like, before school, sometimes we going like, get something.
We'll go to Tesh.
We'll do it. You know, that's how I know it's game day, cause you know we get to skip a little bit of first hour.
Yeah.
Run y'all down there.
I know it's game day like from the second I wake up, because it's just on my mind. It's been on my mind all week.
Yeah.
What sets the tone of a football game in your opinion?
Yep. First drive.
Yeah.
Whether it's defense first or offense first, that first drive.
The first stop or first touchdown.
Yeah. So usually we're gonna have some crazy Raymond Jones, Jason Knight, Carnegie there. They gonna say we kicking off first. They gonna take the energy out of whoever's returning.
Big hit on kickoff.
Yeah, I feel like, cause we be getting like, we always pick defense first. Like we be wanting defense first most of the time. So I feel like anybody who like trying to give us offense first just stupid. It's either kick return touchdown or quick touchdown every time. But it's like when defense be going on the field, one big hit just that changes the whole game.
Go get our early three now.
Yes, sir.
Which game are you looking forward to the most this year?
Central.
State champion versus state champion.
What happened last year, we wasn't having.
We not worried about we going at all.
Keep it Central
That's the
first.
only team.
Like, I don't.
27 over.
Nancy Martinville.
A lot of words was being said before the season really got on.
Who? For who?
Seymour.
Oh, yeah.
The opposite team for week one. Talking a lot of trash.
Right here through these doors, what makes a home game so special?
The fans, the atmosphere.
I think we got one of the best atmospheres.
They be traveling.
I feel like fans is like a bad word. I feel like our supporters.
Yeah, supporters.
I feel like we always have a home game. It's just the way our community travels.
Man, it feel way better playing at home. And it's like the whole day of school be lit when it's at home. I don't know. It just be different.
Facts.
And you get to walk out of your own locker room, have the music. I mean, we usually always have music, but you're in your locker room, your music, walking out that gate right there, walking onto the field. This is.
Then that's all they talk about at school. You going to the game is all you.
Student
It's
section.
a lot of fun.
But at the same time, walking on somebody else's field is kind of, bring up into the
Trap tickle.
Trap tickle.
Walking on the slack on the field was, they had a lot of energy coming out.
Yeah, it's kind of better. Like,
I kind of like a week.
we could, like, after our game, we could go home.
Thanks.
That bus ride back is it, man.
Facts.
After we win, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, be like,
Oh, so
Don't see them. Don't see
I
them.
just be ready.
better see what you want, man.
we got a lot of people that like to sing after a game.
After a nice one.
After a nice one.
What do you want people to know about this year's team?
Get ready.
Man, we coming with the same.
Don't underestimate.
We're the same team. Oh, we even better than we was
I feel
last
like we're
year.
better.
And we coming harder with that chip on our
All I
shoulder.
gotta see is
We got a lot of dogs.
be them dogs. I'm gonna just say 2 words. Real structure.
Real structure.
What's the biggest obstacle you've had to overcome in your career?
I say the biggest obstacle is being able to handle everything at once. I say that's mine. Losing my brother when I was young, it really was a big obstacle to deal with.
Shutting the noise off from the outside people, I guess. Because everybody knew everybody in Cecilia, so they always talking. They always got something to say about what's going on.
Yeah, I'll probably see that too. Doubt.
Mine would probably be pressure. You know, stop focusing on what everybody else thinks about you and start focusing on what you can do to improve yourself.
Me, probably my 8th grade year, I couldn't play like my last basketball game. I couldn't do track. I got hurt. And probably when I lost my uncle.
I'll see. I just keep getting hurt and losing my cousin. I had a lot of injuries in junior high. 6th grade year, I broke my leg. Then 7th grade year, I broke my arm. Then I fractured my thumb my 8th grade year. So.
I would say one of the hardest things, you know, I started along diesel last year, and now I feel like everybody's just waiting to see if I could command the offense like he did. So I just got something to prove.
How much does the fear of letting your brother down fuel your work ethic?
All the way.
Yeah.
Letting them down, letting my coaches down, letting the fans down, the supporters, my mama, anybody. The reason I get up every day.
Brothers, I feel like
The brotherhood.
I feel like,
That brotherhood.
if I'm not working, I feel like they feel like they will feel like I don't have to work. You feel what I'm saying? So it fuels my work ethic a lot to just push them to be able to, put the extra work in when nobody watching.
Yeah.
Everybody's good?
Yes,
No, yes, sir.
Let's go go to, when you think of a time coach has pushed you past what you thought were your limits?
Freshman year. Freshman year playing defense, I wasn't really confident going into it because, I wasn't really comfortable with me, with playing position. That and, going into running back, playing a running back position, it's something I never did before, and it was kind of, I'm not going to necessarily say nerve-wracking, but, a nerve-wracking experience because I never did it before, but I just feel like pushing me past that, and it created a whole other person in me.
I would say my freshman year, it was a conditioning drill. I just laid down on the turf. I can't really. Lay down.
He didn't lay down. He not long.
It's cut nothing class. Made us all run.
Hey, boy, Susie pass out.
Gotta lay down on the turf.
Go.
Oh, man.
I gotta say, we got something we do in the summer. It's called a circuit. And like the first couple of years, I think it was my freshman year. They had to do like 5 in a row. Like, and I was dead. So.
Everybody do circuits, huh?
Yeah, but like some teams do it differently.
I used to try to hide
county fair.
I used to try to hide my ticket.
County fair.
I'll probably see. It was one team practice, but like at this point, I was on everything. They had me at punt block, kickoff. I was even on kick return. I was on extra point. So whenever they yelled, I was running the whole time. Then I went on team. I ain't take a break. But I was dying. Every time I had a chance to, I drank some water. I was even on the field. I had one of my teammates throw me a water so I can drink while I was on the field. So that's probably one of them.
Mine was probably this past spring when I first started playing offense and defense. It's like I do like 6 plays on offense, then go to like 4 on defense. So like I wouldn't get no breaks at all. Like it was real tiring and it was hot. And then I was like, I wouldn't say I'm out of shape, but I wasn't really in football shape. Cause before that, Coach Cody would tell me to go run and catch some balls, but I really ain't started doing it till like a couple of days before.
I'd probably say my freshman year. I knew I was going to play, but it was like 3 days into spring, he had me start. I was nervous every day. And then the spring game came around. Yeah, probably my freshman year, I was nervous a lot. Just to make a mistake.
Yeah, definitely.
I would say the place that my coaches pushed me the most would be the weight room. Because I never thought that I would break any records over here. And I did this past year, so that would be it.
What's one thing that football has taught you that applies off the field?
Brotherhood.
I would say
Discipline.
life lessons.
Life lessons, discipline.
I would say to be a leader in anything that I do.
I'd probably say I could rely on anybody in here, the coaches, my teammates. We really formed like a family type bond.
Definitely work ethic.
I feel like it show you like you only get what you put into it.
How to be the best version of yourself every day.
Like pushing yourself to be better, like being on time. Like you gotta be on time for practice. We gotta be on time for everything we do, And like that, I feel like that translates to real good.
There's no excuses in life.
From the hunter to the hunted, knowing you're going to get everyone's best shot every week, I'm sure this group welcomes it.
Tell them, come with it. We ready. Come with it.
That's who we want anyway.
Yeah, come with it.
We still hunting anyway. So
right now. It's not the hunting. We're not the hunting. We still going out here hunting.
I'm ready.
So I just feel like
we got a target on
that should have been that from the get go.
Man, I'm
we
ready.
ain't playing different just cause.
Man, look,
I seen it on The Simpsons, man. I'm ready.
look, all I'm gonna see is if you're not a dog, then you're dog food. It's facts.
Okay. Most rewarding part of this journey so far, what is it?
Yeah.
The ring.
Definitely the champion.
The memories.
The memories,
I say the people I met. I'm not from here, but
the bonds you
it
built.
feels, it feel like home. I can count on everybody right here in the locker room.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Relationships
Yeah,
built.
relationship, yeah. It's family, you know. Just feeling like you can call on anybody when you need.
The confidence that it really gave us, knowing that we them guys everywhere we walk.
Who's a player on this team that you look up to and why?
All the seniors, I think they all leaders.
I see the
And
I'll go.
Because they get
I'll
held
go.
to a high
yeah,
standard.
Him. I work out with him in the weight room. I see the way he be moving, so I try to just keep up with him, stuff like that. Try to put my best foot forward while I'm in the weight room, lift as much as I can, and just make sure my max and the weight that I put on the board goes up. That's about it.
Anyone else want to share one?
I say Colin because he's the conductor of everything that goes on. You know, everybody don't get the rules, so just look up and see what he can do.
Put you at that doctor.
Yeah, I knew they were by now, and I ain't lying.
I see Jonathan.
What's one drill or film session or small detail this team takes seriously that others may overlook?
Special teams.
special teams for sure.
Ain't that the truth?
Special teams.
Y'all do some crazy stuff out there.
Okay, this is another for last year. Oh my God! If we would have just executed it, it'd have been so funny. Who that was you played against? Plaquemine, I think. When you had flipped it back to.
Oh yeah.
And Aiden dropped it?
And yeah.
I feel like that play would have been like perfect. Like everything was executed perfect. You know, it was just a finish, but it was still a great play. Though. That's another thing that was special.
Somebody ran it, flipped it back, sound like the Aiden. Dropped it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that 2-point.
Take me back to all those years ago when you first picked up the football. What made you fall in love with the game back then?
Going out and releasing my anger that I had built up. I was a D lineman growing up, so just going hit and getting hit or hitting somebody every play.
I mean, my daddy probably introduced me to it, and then I always grew up watching NFL, so I just felt it.
And he liked the Cowboys a lot too.
That is Brian. Probably the main reason I played football.
Like when I was young, like at first I was into football. Like I was really just always like a hoop, basketball player. And then it's like, really whenever OBJ came out, that just mean like, ooh, he could catch with one hand. So then I started playing. And then I like the Seahawks whenever they had like the Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
It was cool. So I wanted to be OBJ and I wanted to be a lockdown like Richard Sherman.
Yeah.
Another one is like Cam Newton kind of. Cam Newton really put a big wave on a lot of kids.
Mine would probably be just having a sport that I could always turn to when times get rough. Like I remember losing people in the past. I would just either pick up not just football, but like sports in general. I would pick up a basketball, go shoot some time, just think about what memories and stuff like that, or go outside and just throw a football with myself or whatever, and just chill. Always having something I could turn to. I feel like that's what love is. Love for the sport.
I mean, I feel like since a kid, I always really did have love for football. But I just feel like as I got older, it kind of became an obsession.
Yeah, like growing up with my brothers, like I can't say I never looked up to them because I definitely did, and it's like ever since I was young, like they got stuff a little earlier than me in kindergarten saying I wanted to be a football player in the NFL when I grew up, and it's like growing up with them, they really set the example for me, and like playing with each like playing football all day, playing basketball all day, That's what really got me like wanting to play football and watching football more.
You guys feel like this is a full circle moment, knowing that you used to come to the games, maybe play some pickup football behind the bleachers, seeing the older guys. Now you're one of those older guys, and those kids come to watch you play? You feel like it's a full circle moment?
Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be pointing it out, like, so we at the games or whatever, we walking out to on the field, and I turn to see like what we used to play in football at in the grass. Like, I used to play like Lil playing the whole football game. Oh, he just got mossed. Like that used to be us.
Yeah. And talk about our time fly for real though. Like they dabbing people. That like when we was smaller, obviously, like they was telling us, better than what I'm saying, enjoy high school because this go good and it's like really being in this.
It felt like I was a freshman
Especially
2 weeks ago.
Especially having them games like Notre Dame when they used to play over here because they feel like just seeing a bunch of little kids just playing, walking around, just seeing what we used to do.
I ain't gonna lie, when I be seeing them right there, be like, I just thinking back to like when I was them, like I really never experienced that again. Like they really, like that was really fun. Like they were really having fun. Like could tackle them out with the football, playing moss, like all that. Like that was really fun.
Running from the cop when they get mad.
Yeah.
Tell us to go back in the streets.
Then we'll come right back down.
Right back down.
I just be thinking like I wonder if they look at us like how I used to look at the team back then.
Like some gods.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to the younger generation?
Enjoy it.
Yeah. Keep working.
Don't take nothing for granted.
I definitely say work with nobody left because it's gonna pay off the most.
I see some people start taking it serious when it's too late.
Don't let nobody tell you what you can and cannot do.
Facts.
What's the best piece of advice someone's ever gave you?
I mean, life's gonna throw a lot of stuff at you, you know. It just depends on how you take it, you know. And definitely, like, people gonna tell you things, but it's not about how they tell it to you. It's about, you know, what you take from it, you know. And I just feel like that's the biggest thing that, you know, that I really revolve my life around.
We'll come back to you.
Never give up, you know. Like it's a universal statement. It applies to everything you do, and you know, it's like whenever you're down, people down you, you know, never give up. Like a lot of the most successful people in this world, you know, like they successful because they never gave up. You know?
Get back up, cause every time I fell down, my dad definitely came to me and told me get back up. Braylon was there for me for almost all my football years. Every time I got hurt on the field, the ref would come, the coaches come, but my dad would come tell me get back up, and I never got out the game. I just had to play with it.
Mine could probably be like one of my coaches told me. They said like we were in the player meeting after practice, and he was like, "How can you be the best version of yourself?" And he was like, "That's what you got to tell your own. Like that's what you got to tell yourself." And I just feel like that stuck with me because it works on the football field and off the football field.
For me, it's two. It's like the first one, like you can only be as good of a man as you push yourself to be, cause like you only go as far as you take yourself. And then another one is like at the end of the day, there's tomorrow. You gotta focus on what's ahead of you. You can't keep going back.
I was saying my dad, like what Jones said, he's always there for me when I'm down. Probably next play that involve football and life. Like he can't dwell on the past too much. You gotta keep moving forward.
I would just say like, if you want to do something, do it, because you can't quit. If you start it, you gotta finish it.
I would say work hard at everything you do. That's all.
And I said another thing too, like just learn how to let go. Like, you know, just learn how to let go of things.
Living life to the fullest.
Okay. 2025, who are you playing for?
My teammates.
Teammates?
Man on the side of
The
him.
people in here, cause at the end of the day, that's who you work with.
Yeah.
That's who gonna be there when we got our lowest low.
Yeah, they was with you. They was with you when you're ugly.
My team,
Brotherhood.
my mama.
Your biggest supporter in your life?
My mom probably.
I definitely say my parents and my family.
My mom.
My mom.
No weed, man.
My mom.
My family.
I'll probably see my dad, even though he will never give me my props. I'll see my dad. I'll see my dad.
Probably see my family.
I see my grandfather.
I see my dad and my uncle.
I'll probably see my mama. She don't know a lot about football, but she always on me about it, so yeah, I'll probably see my mama.
I'd just say my parents.
My mother.
What does it mean to you on a personal level to wear those jerseys today to represent the alumni that played here, your school, your teammates, your community? What does it mean to you on a personal level?
I mean, I feel like anywhere I go, it's like, people look at me different. They hold me to a higher standard just because, I play for Cecilia High School football. I'm not representing just me. I'm representing everybody that, thrive in this locker room, everybody that thrive in this, community, everybody that's sitting at this table. If I do something wrong, it's going to affect each and every one of them. So that's why I feel like wearing this jersey is, a privilege.
Like what Reagan said, having a privilege to wear this jersey and playing to what, setting an example for what is expected.
Yeah, to piggyback off what they say, it's definitely a privilege to wear this jersey, and to not hold the standard, but to push it high, Cause my pops, he played football over here, and he before we won it, he was always talking about how they went, and they never won it, and then when he left, they won it, and so it feels good to say that I was able to win it too.
Yeah. No, I don't really got nothing to say. It's just really the same what Brita said.
I could just say it's a blessing, My dad was on the '95 team when they won. My grandpa was a coach during that time, and then now my dad's a coach, and we both got to experience winning a state championship. And I could just say it's really a blessing.
I see it's a privilege to wear the jersey because it represents a lot of great things. Football is something that really bring the whole city of Cecilia out for real. It's big for the city of Cecilia, so I feel like it's a good thing to be able to represent something so great.
I feel like it's a part of me. I bleed green and gold.
I feel like Cecilia is based on a lot of football, so everybody knows who you are, so you just gotta, it's a privilege.
I would say it's a part of the culture, yeah, I'm good.
Your favorite memory, whether it's something that happened before you got here or something that happened while you were here.
I see my favorite memory, just like childhood wise, I just like growing up. It's definitely that recess game in junior high at the end of the school year, the Super Bowl. It's my favorite memory. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know what you talking about.
My favorite junior high, man, Super Bowl. Pick out big teams.
For every last day of school.
I'm telling you, every last day of school, bro. Pick your team, brother. Whoever win the Super Bowl, bro, win the whole year.
One of my favorite moments during school was seeing these two go head up with no pads. Then they head up with no pads and get mad at each other. They both stood up, but I'll just say one of them started bleeding. I'm not gonna say who started bleeding, but.
But I did forget about that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, I will never forget. They remind me. Favorite memory? Nah, I don't think No, probably be playing on the Cowboy Stadium. Playing in the Cowboy Stadium, I ain't gonna lie, yeah. And then losing to the team that never played not one game that day really maxed me out. So yeah, that's probably a favorite memory though.
I'm not gonna lie.
My favorite memory was probably my 8th grade year. We like athletic wise, we won everything. We had a clean sweep my 8th grade year. We won football, basketball, track. We ain't lose nothing.
I ain't got really a favorite memory. I just like when Coach Falk, he always joking and stuff. I'm proud of the ring.
Yeah. My favorite memory was taking a knee to know we won the state championship.
Yes, good.
Mine's probably I'll go back to mine. Coach D's halftime speech. All time.
The whole
Nah, you see, I should have said that.
The whole playoff.
I should have said that.
The whole playoff. Oh my God.
Who Rich?
That wasn't.
No, but I think about it. The state championships was definitely my favorite. Like another one. When I first started playing football, like, that first game, the first snap. I remember the first snap when I ran the ball. I ran like 50, 60 yards, and they called me at 5 yards. That was happening like crazy. But that was hard. That was the first time I ran the ball. You don't know how bad I wanted to get running.
Final 2 questions. Number 1, if you guys have any offers or committed, can you please share that with me? And we'll get to number 2 after that.
I ain't got no offers yet. That's all I'm gonna see. Okay. I'm coming for something.
I got one right now, but I got a lot of interest.
Okay.
They gonna wake up soon.
There you go.
I got one, but I'm gonna soon open a lot of eyes. Honestly, this season is gonna be my season.
How many?
Man, come on, bro.
22.
All right, bro. Just start naming, bro. Just start naming.
No.
Thanks.
I love the count.
Later on next year. Let's look forward to that. And for the rest of y'all, can't wait to see what's in store for y'all.
I don't got no offers yet, but
I know it's coming for the ones that didn't speak.
Just got baseball.
You could say baseball.
Oh yeah. I just got one for baseball.
Okay. Final question: when it's all said and done, what are you gonna miss the most?
The team.
Brotherhood.
The brotherhood.
Brotherhood, man. Brotherhood.
The camaraderie.
The team moment.
I ain't gonna lie.
We play on the
this
game.
team, I feel like this team, like, we way more like tight than last year. Like last year team, nobody really talked to each other outside of football. It's like us, we always with each other.
I feel like we do more together.
Yeah.
We be with each other all the time after practice.
That's just goes to show like how much camaraderie and how much love we got for each other.
Floor is yours. Final words that you would like to share, or any questions for myself? Floor is yours.
Hashtag dog energy, you know.
Oh, that is soon.
Wait, what you said, Braylon? Hashtag what?
Hashtag hard work, easy work.
Oh, real stress.
We coming with it. 2 Pete on the way.
Go Bulldogs. Go Bulldogs.
4-quarter parties.
Go Dogs and thanks for having me.
shout out by
Yeah, facts. Definitely shout out to T-Mobile too. You know.
Fact, boy. Definitely shout out T-Mobile and shout out Ashley. And shout out Coach Cody and the coaching staff.
Oh yeah.
T-Mobile Friday Night Lights 5G.
She gonna show first down, you know. First down,
He said,
"What's the bottom
you see.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, no. Everybody, come to the games, come support.
We have a show.
When is our Friday Night Lights thing?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's the 15th. Friday Night Lights.
Follow me on
Friday Night Lights on the 15th.
Come watch us practice.
Get a sneak peek of the season.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Don't
you
forget to bring your
hydration,
music.
practice, hydration,
No soda.
some water, whatever.
Y'all can bring some water.
Liquid IV.
Look at
And look, Fat said if y'all pull up, he got 5 pancakes for y'all.
You a boxer too for showing me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want your first glimpse at 2025 Bulldog football, August 15th, right here. And then we have scrimmage against Turlings, Jamboree against STM, and then week 1 knocking on the door. It'll be here before we know it. Guys, keep working hard, keep your heads down, stay together. What's better than one?
Two.
Three.
All the easy work.
Good luck. Thank y'all for sitting with me today. It's been an honor to be here.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Love y'all.
Go Dogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Shout out GMO.
Follow me on X.
GMO easy.